right, futures are in the green here today, and oil is lower again. How about that? S&P futures up 0.65%. The Dow futures trading higher by 0.12%, and the Nasdaq, as you can imagine, absolutely leading the way higher by 2.13% on the back of those absolute blowout Micron earnings. And again, oil's down here 0.87%. So that's actually below that $70 price point. Now, let's take a look at some cues from last session here. Go ahead and share this chart here, or share this screen here. Most sectors on the S&P 500 closed on a positive note, with utilities, industrials, and consumer discretionary stocks recording the biggest gains on Wednesday. However, energy and information technology stocks closed the session lower. U.S. stock futures rose on Thursday as the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 indices rose following Wednesday's mixed close. Investors are awaiting Thursday's release of the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which serves as the Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge, at least for now. Meanwhile, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent aimed at the Federal Reserve's forecasting methods, declaring that the central bank's interest rate dot plots are, quote, always wrong, end quote, due to institutional groupthink. Speaking on CNBC, Bessent fully endorsed Fed Chair Kevin Warsh's decision to eliminate forward guidance, arguing the economy can achieve high growth without triggering inflation. He also unveiled a comprehensive 3-through-3 economic blueprint designed to sustain high GDP growth while neutralizing structural inflation. The 10-year Treasury bond yielded 4.41%, and the 2-year bond was at 4.15%. The CME Group's Fed Watch Tool projection showed that the market's pricing a 65.8% likelihood of the Federal Reserve leaving the current interest rates unchanged during the July meeting. Now, we've got several stocks in focus here for you today, and the first one is an obvious one. It is going to be Micron Technology, ticker MU. It surged a whopping 17.2% in the pre-market on Thursday after it posted better than expected financial results for the third quarter of fiscal 2026 and issued strong guidance for the current quarter. More to come here on Micron. The next stock on our list is going to be Qualcomm, and the ticker is QCOM. It soared 12% as it raised its long-term outlook at the 2026 Investors Day, projecting $40 billion in non-handset revenue by fiscal 2029, including more than $15 billion from data centers, $14 billion from Internet of Things, and $10 billion from the automotive business. The company also said it was targeting more than $18 in adjusted earnings per share by fiscal 2029. The next stock on our list is Wendy's, ticker WEN, and it advanced 12.98% as the fast food chain attracted significant attention from retail investors, driven by high short interest and speculation of a potential takeover. Discussions on platforms like Reddit's Wall Street Bets further fueled the stock's momentum. The next stock on our list is going to be H.B. Fuller, and the ticker is FUL. It fell 2.48% despite posting upbeat earnings for the second quarter and raising its fiscal year 2026 earnings outlook. It also announced its offer to acquire Advanced Medical Solutions. The last stock on our list is going to be AMD, and the ticker is AMD. It rose 3.75% after UBS analyst Timothy R. Curry reiterated a buy rating on AMD and raised the price target to $670 from $455, and he cited CPU momentum.